What's going on, everyone? I'm gonna do a review on my workout split. I've been doing a push-pull legs routine, hitting everything twice a week. I just started it in the beginning of November, so it's been about 2 months now. And I just want to explain to you guys what I'm doing. I've been seeing some great gains doing it, hitting everything twice a week. Before that, I was doing everything once a week, and I feel like this is a lot better for me. My legs have definitely grown the most, and everything else I just feel is growing a lot more than it was before. So here we go. Alright, so here's what my routine looks like. It has 2 push days, 2 pull days, 2 legs days, and I just go between them. Once I do push A, pull A, legs A, and then push B, pull B, legs B, and then keep going. Sometimes I take a week or a day off in between each of the 3 days, but if I don't feel like I need to recover, then I'll just get right into it. I usually take at least 1 or 2 days off a week, though, whether it's the weekend or one day during the week and one day on the weekend. And so I start with, I do all dumbbell because when I'm at school, I never really have a spot when I'm doing a barbell flat bench, so I stick with dumbbells. So I usually start with the compound movements. I'll do flat bench, incline bench, or on the B day, you see I do incline and flat bench. This should be dumbbell. And then I move on to either Arnold press or overhead press, sticking with the compound movements as I go into shoulders. And then I do some sort of fly movement. Here it's the pec deck, here it's decline flies. And then I move into shoulder isolation. So this is standing side raises, and then this is seated side raises. And I do the same rep range. It's 3 sets of 8 to 12. I always do those for the more isolation movements, but for the compound lifts, you see I do 4 sets of 6 to 10 reps. Once I stick with the same weight for each of the sets, and then once I get 10 reps of the same weight, then I'll increase the weight and go down to 6 or 8 reps. And then I just keep working my way up like that. Then we move into triceps. I only do 1 exercise for triceps, but I do 4 sets of the 6 to 10 reps again. So I do them pretty heavy because I like to, my triceps recover pretty quickly, so I can do heavy weight with it. And then the weighted dips, I try to focus it on my chest, but I also hit my triceps when I get to the top of the rep. And then for my pull days, I only deadlift once a week because when I was doing it twice a week, I felt like I was overtraining. And especially with squatting and everything in this routine, it's my lower back usually takes the longest to recover. So then that'll be that and barbell rows and the hammer strength rows, the seated row machine. It's I do those as my compound movements, 4 sets of 6 to 10 reps. And then as you can see here, I do the T-bar row, and then I usually do weighted pull-ups. I just got a weight belt, so I've been doing those. And then hammer strength rows, it's the same thing here and here. And then I'll move into biceps. Here it's incline curls, here it's the alternating dumbbell curls. I like these because I can start on the bottom with a neutral grip, and then as I come up I can turn my palms up to a supinated grip, so I get a really good contraction in my biceps. And then I move on to either reverse curls or hammer curls to try and get my forearms more involved in the workout, and then hit my biceps also. Then I move on to, on my A day, it's reverse flies with dumbbells laying down on a flat bench. And then here it's face pulls, just trying to hit the rear delts, get a good contraction, since it's I kind of split up shoulders between push and pull day, because here it's mostly front delts on the push days, and on the pull days more rear delts. And then I end both days with dumbbell shrugs, just pretty high reps. And then for legs, on my A day, because I deadlift the day before, I do leg press. That's one of the compound movements, 4 sets, 6 to 10 reps. Then I move into barbell hack squats because my gym at school doesn't have the hack squat machine. So I do those for 4 to 6 to 10 reps. When I come home from school, I usually do the hack squat machine. Then I move on to leg extensions. Those 3 workouts are more for quad isolation. And here I do on my B day, it's the barbell squats, obviously, and then I'll do front squats as my 2 compound lifts for quads, and then I'll get into leg extensions. And then I'll start with hamstrings, and I'll do barbell, that's the straight leg deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, whatever you want to call it. And then I do those both days. And then I do leg curls. I either do the seated or the lying, whatever I really feel like doing. And then I'll do calves. I switch them. I'll start with seated on the A day, and I'll start with standing on the B day. But overall, I mean, it's a great split. I've been liking it a lot for the last 2 months. So that's what works for me. If you guys want to try it out, let me know. Let me know what you think of it. But so far, so good in my opinion.